Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Finding room across midfield. They finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 47 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now here comes the screen to Pierce.
The screen pass.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Pierce. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Back to the tight end, Stover. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ka'imi Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they'll remain out front by 1.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Metcalf, the motion man. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Metcalf pulls in that one. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. On first and 10, it's Pierce. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That is caught. What a throw. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
2nd and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of the yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Pierce. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
3rd and 9. This one complete to Washington. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one off. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That one underneath here to Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On second down, Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Broke over the middle, taken in by Noel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On play action, Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up first and goal.
And he will score! Game on! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Texans! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Steelers 29, Texans 22. Amy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up the third down.
He'll drop to throw. He dives and down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. That one way too slow to developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They hand it off to Pierce, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 51-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. And he will score. Game on. Tyke Dell. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
It's the score, Steelers 32, Texans 29. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and 9. A run here with Pierce. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
3rd and 6.
They'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And you'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Pierce, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans